A late-night loud noise that will not let up is plaguing a part of Pennsylvania. No one seems to know the source of the mysterious booms. Top investigators are now helping to unravel the mystery in Springfield Township, Haycock Township, Milford Township, and Quakertown. That's where Eyewitness News reporter Alexandria Hoff is tonight. Alex?
Yuki, this is a wild story that just seems to keep on getting stranger. Now, between calls to police and posts on social media, hundreds of people say that they have heard and been shaken by this explosion-like sound that rocked them out of their beds in the middle of the night. And without a clue of what is going on, local police have gone to state, and state police have now gone to federal investigators. Here in Upper Bucks County, something has been going bump in the night.
I thought maybe somebody was making a tunnel or space junk fell out of the sky.
From poachers, gunfire to explosions to sonic booms.
There has been no shortage of theories, but still no answer as to why so many residents have been jolted by a mysterious and near deafening boom sound.
It's a rumble. It actually rumbles the ground like an earthquake would happen, but with a loud BAM.
I've been in the military. I've got experience with explosives. I was a Navy diver, and that was definitely not a gunshot.
Local police municipalities have been receiving reports of the booms since early April. A majority of the reported sounds have taken place between the hours of 2 a.m. and 4:30 a.m.
I heard it at 2:35. That was, what did I say, April 30th, I think it was that morning.
Janice Crompton of Haycock Township and her daughter heard the booms on 2 occasions.
It's like an explosion, and of course, it actually shakes your house.
Eyewitness News has confirmed that along with the Pennsylvania State Police, the FBI is now on the case as well. Authorities are asking that if you noticed anything odd, do not investigate for yourself. Call police immediately and be sure to take mental notes. Here's another odd thing. We were told that every time this booming sound occurs, it seems to come from a different location and a different direction. And that man, Jerry, who you just saw in the story, says that he has a noise-activated surveillance system, and it was working the night that he heard the explosive sound, but yet it did not pick it up on video. So a lot of strange things going on out here in Quakertown. I'm Alexandria Hoff. We'll send it back to you. Okay, Alex, thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here with Secureteam, and as you just saw, these mystery booms are now so widespread and are causing so much controversy. And with the local and state authorities having no clue what is going on, now it would seem that the FBI has gotten involved in a particular case, this time out of Pennsylvania. And as I said in a previous video, I knew this was going to continue. How could it not garner the attention of such agencies when the phenomenon is so widespread? And it's not just channels like ours talking about it now. The mainstream news is admitting that something is going on here. I don't think that I need to explain anything more than the video just did, but these house-rattling sounds, now under investigation by the FBI, reported by a striking number of witnesses, believed to number in the hundreds at the very least. And what is happening in Pennsylvania is just the latest chapter in the litany of similar cases being reported throughout the United States in recent years. Now, speaking of these mystery sounds, there's another breaking story that is really eerie, it's disconcerting, and it may or may not link to these mystery booms happening anywhere, but there's a new report out that describes a U.S. worker who was in China who suffered a brain injury due to a, quote, mystery sound sensation. And this comes from the State Department, who issued a health alert to U.S. citizens in China on Wednesday after this American government worker suffered a mild traumatic brain injury following mysterious, and again I'm quoting, sensations of sound and pressure. Now, if you remember, this follows the U.S. urging Americans not to visit Cuba. We did a story about this following these sonic incidents, as they were called, that sickened 21 embassy staffers and their family. So if you remember, it happened in Cuba. It was described as a sonic attack, where our very own American embassy workers throughout the embassy, sometimes in certain rooms, other areas, it was just 1 or 2 people, but it amounted to around 21 people who began hearing this strange sonic sensation, I guess you would call it, that caused them to get slurred speech, memory loss. Many of them had hearing loss, And it has since become, and still is, an international mystery as to what type of apparatus was used on 21 people in Cuba. And it was using nothing more than sound, some sort of sound apparatus. And it's very similar to what has now happened in China in this new story, with Americans in China now being warned of, quote, unusual sounds or piercing noises. Now, according to the State Department post on Twitter here, it says that the government employee reported subtle and vague but abnormal sensations of sound and pressure. The U.S. government is taking these reports seriously and has informed official staff in China of this event. We do not currently know what caused the reported symptoms, and we are not aware of any similar situations in China. And so obviously they know something we don't, because if it was just one person talking about this, I highly doubt the State Department would be, issuing press releases and travel alerts over one specific case that could have been anything. This definitely tells me that something more is going on here. And with all of the other stuff happening, what recently happened in Cuba, these other mysterious booms and just strange events happening around the world, I don't know, guys. It's just, I'm trying to make sense of all of it. And, this is just totally bizarre, where we now have to worry about sounds and sensations that are causing brain injuries. So tell me what you guys think down below. Now, lastly today, before we go, I was sent a link to a story where apparently someone on Reddit had uploaded what were said to be alleged photographs that had been leaked, supposedly from Area 51 or some other top secret base, that had been posted to Reddit, but had then been deleted, causing some controversy. Now, if you remember, stories like this have come about in the past. There was actually one legitimate story that we posted about last year, where indeed, some very mysterious photographs were posted to Reddit. Minutes afterwards, the entire website went down. Not only was the original Reddit post deleted, the website went down for like 20 minutes straight. When it came back up, there was no mention of the photographs that were posted, and it still remains a mystery to this day. And so when I saw this, and I saw, the photos that you're seeing here, I said, okay, it sounds very similar to what happened before. People were commenting saying, wow, this looks legit. I mean, if it is fake, someone did a good job. And so before, posting a video on it and making a big commotion about it, I did a little bit of research, and although it does look legit, and I hate to say it, but there's some good news regarding this, because it turns out this is not real. But it's still cool, because it turns out these are some new photos and are featuring a behind-the-scenes look at the new X-Files show that is coming back, featuring once again David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson back teaming up together, just like they did with the hit 1990s show. And I'll post a link to the page here where this photo originally came from, and it shows this just amazing visual effects work that they are doing for this show. We have this alien gray here with the body laying on the slab, which is very similar to some other photographs and videos from the past. Here we have what appear to be children, giant hands, misshapen legs, and here what appears to be maybe an alien of the reptilian variety that's going to be featured in one of the episodes. So, although this didn't turn out to be anything legit that was posted to Reddit, I think nonetheless these images are really awesome, and we get this really cool first look at the X-Files, which is coming back. And if you like this topic, you gotta love X-Files. How could you not? So tell me what you guys think down below. And by the way, I just want to say that coming more towards the end of the year, we're talking September, October, November, we're going to be doing a series of new interviews on the channel, one of which I am proud to say, and this person, I've been trying to get on for years. You may know him as Mr. Bob Lazar. And, well, let's just say the man that the powers that be attempted to erase from existence will be coming on Secureteam to exclusively tell his story in preparation for a new film, a new documentary that will also be coming out about him and about why he is such a controversial figure. So I've got lots in the works, people. More interviews coming, more strange news, so be sure to subscribe, stay tuned. I've been getting a lot of emails from people saying they're not getting my videos anymore, so be sure to check the channel every day. YouTube is acting weird. Check the channel a few times a day. Follow me on social media where I post updates, and stop by and check out our online merch shop. Support the team. Look sharp doing it. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back in just a bit.